So, if you may have noticed that I deleted UFO demo, the van split, and the live album at Maggie's Magic Muffins. And if you did notice that, you're pretty good. You're right on. You're boom. Here's a nail. Here's the hammer. Nail. Head. Yep. There you go. It's right there in the fine print. So I deleted those things because they all contained one song called Anxiety Song. I'm sure you've never heard of it. So the reason I deleted all things having to do with Anxiety Song, except for the tutorial, which is still up on YouTube, is because I am sick of it, frankly. That song no longer applies to me in any way, and I would like to think that last year I was pretty bad with anxiety, etc., and that this year and since then I've gotten significantly better. So I think it's important for me to move past that. The entire reason I have Human Petting Zoo is to use it as an outlet to make myself feel better. And when I sing a song about being super anxious, it doesn't apply anymore. And it's not me being honest, it's me saying I am still doing bad, which wouldn't be me being honest. So that's why that song is off of my Bandcamp and off of like all the other things. Yeah, so that's why I no longer play it live. I still play Anxiety Song Part 2 because that song like still applies. But I don't know, like there's a couple of songs I don't play anymore because they no longer apply. And they're no longer relevant in my life. And I think that's pretty fair, because I never had an obligation to play all of my songs forever. However, if someone would be like, hey, you should play You Don't Know Me, or you should play this song, I'd be like, okay, sounds fine, I'll do it just for you. So, yeah. So if you're wondering where those 3 albums went, now you know. So yeah, I'm feeling really positive about it. I'm feeling way better about it. It's just good to not have those things up anymore, because it can be stressful when people donate like $5 to me and one of the things they download is UFO demo. It makes me feel weird because I really appreciate the support and stuff, but when I see people specifically commenting on Anxiety Song, it almost saddens me that people can relate to that song so well. Not that it's a bad thing that they can relate, because I'm actually really happy that people can relate to my music. That's like super important to me. But also it makes me sad because I was at a really rough time during that song, and I wish that other people didn't have to relate to it. And that song, although it is positive, it is also very negative. So I guess my goal is to start, even though I have released positive music, I want to release more positive music that people can relate to, rather than negative music about dying alone and about feeling like no one likes me and stuff, because I know that's not true, and I'm not going to die alone, and I'm not alone right now, and it just it's not relevant anymore. So if for some reason you specifically want Anxiety Song, then hit me up and I'll send it to you. But other than that, UFO demo is never going back up. So unless I have a greatest hits, then that's going to be the only song on it. It's going to be 20 tracks. All of them are going to be Anxiety Song. Different versions of it or something. So yeah, Anxiety Song is no longer relevant, and that's the whole story.